Orange Juice Aerobics, episode number 12. Let's try to set this. Alright. And the other day, I am at Flint Ainsworth High School again. I'm moving to Baltimore hopefully this weekend. Knock on wood, hopefully some things go well. Let's start with crunches today. The long story long, I'm at Flint Ainsworth High School today, and the other day I ran a 400 like Tio, and I thought I was running real slow, like 120 pace. It ended up being a 116, which actually was a little better than I thought it was going to be. So actually, for not having really ran a lot these last 3 weeks, a lot of the endurance I built up earlier in the summer kind of stayed with me, because I ate poorly the other day too. I still ran a 116, so I could probably, and I only ran about 90%, so I'm probably at about 110 right now in the 400, which is not bad. I mean, it's not good, but that's where you're starting to see athleticism. So I'm running about a 110, 112 in the 400 right now. I got to cut about 7 seconds. I want to do that by dieting. I want to cut a couple seconds by dieting. Dieting can really help you in sprint events, even the 400 and the mile too. And I want to cut a few seconds just by, running more. So today I might run another 400 after this. But I'm going to just start with some sit-ups, some push-ups, sit-ups. Then I'm going to do lunges in the dots. And we'll call that Orange Juice Aerobics for today. I do 100 crunches and 10 leg lifts. It's kind of my standard ab warm-up. And when I go to the gym, I try to do 5 sets of crunches, because your stomach muscles really matter. And actually, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I kind of developed my lower body in recent months, or in recent years really. In 2016, I started really focusing on my core strength, trying to build from the inside out. Whereas before that, I did a lot of spring break exercises. I would do a lot of bench press. I still do a lot of bench press, and I do a lot of military press. Because I try to keep my shoulders strong is usually, my main goal of going to the weight room. Because I don't play sports, professionally or anything. It's mostly recreational for me. So, I try to keep, I joke that I do like a spring break workout all the time. At the same time, now I've been doing more like athletic workouts, like more sports oriented. This summer I've been working on nothing but sprinting, and it's probably long overdue. And long story short though, I gained 10 pounds of muscle in my legs. So whereas I was strong in the upper body, I'm still pretty strong in my upper body, but now I've gained 10 pounds of muscle from here to here. And it really does make a difference. For a long time I was 5'11", 175. Now I'm 5'11", 190. Now granted, I could lose 5 pounds of fat. I could gain 10 pounds more of muscle. I've kind of lost some shoulder strength lately. But yeah, I'm 5'11", 190 now. And a lot of it is from muscle that I've added to my legs. So my times are getting better. That 116 400 was kind of unexpected. I thought I ran a 120. So I ran a 116 after not really sleeping very much. Lately I've been getting hardly any sleep. I've been coding at night. I've been just doing a lot of stuff. I'm moving apartments. But long story short, I ran a 116 the other day, so a lot of my work is still there. Like a lot of the work I've been putting in is still there. It doesn't go away overnight. You build it up over time, it stays there for a while. Which I guess is the point with anything. At the same time, today I'm gonna do the lunges and the dots now, and keep working on my 400. So I ran a 116 the other day at like 90% sprint speed with a shitty diet the night before. So I'm probably about 110, 112. I'll do a 400 workout after this. Probably not on camera though. And long story short, I'm at like around 110 right now, which isn't a very good 400, but it's right where you start getting good. So hopefully in the next week or two I'll run a 108, and then my goal is to ultimately run a 105 or under. And really I set out at the beginning of the summer, I was like, I'm going to run a 60-second 400. Realistically, I'll probably get 105, but we'll see what happens. I plan on going under 105 though, so I'm going to cut another 11 seconds off that time. If I known I was going to run 116, I might have gone for it the other day. But one day at a time. It's funny running too. Sometimes you'll think you feel like shit and you'll PR. And then another day you'll feel like you're going to run out and you're going to kill the track and you'll run 5 seconds slower. Sometimes it's in the amount of sleep you get. It's in the calories you ate the night before. And sometimes mentally you'll feel like shit and you'll run great. Sometimes you'll feel great and you'll run like shit. It's kind of a weird science. It's a weird science, to be honest, running. But long story short, doing the aerobics on top of running definitely takes your running to the next level too. Like these aerobic exercises I do definitely enhances your running. So like to do the aerobics and then sprints and endurance workouts is definitely key though. I think I talked about this the other day too. This summer I focused totally on sprinting and core strength. The weight room hasn't even been open, so I've been doing nothing but sprint workouts, which is good. I should have been probably doing more cardio before and less weights. But at the same time, nothing gets you in the same shape as weightlifting does though. But at the same time, this is what my focus is now. I'm basically working on 4 layers of speed. My dot drill is my one step quickness crossover. The 100-yard dash is my top speed. The 400 is my intermediate speed. That's kind of my game speed. And then the mile is my endurance workout. And those 4 events I really am focusing on right now. And then anything over a mile, I just consider distance. But anything over a mile too, and you can hurt your sprinting. So like depending on what you're training for, like I'm not gonna be the fastest sprinter. No matter what I do, I'm probably not gonna run under 12 in the 100. But even to run a 12 in the 100 isn't bad. Regardless, so I'm always going to focus on my distance and my endurance a little bit because that's where I have a competitive edge. I can win, especially in basketball, by out hustling people. So I'm always going to do my 1 mile. But like this summer, it's been all sprints, and I just want to focus on those 4 levels. So dot drill, lunges, that's my 1 step. The 100-yard dash, that's my top speed. The 400, that's my game speed. And then the mile, and that's my endurance. So those 4 things are really my focus point this summer though. And the goal really is to probably run a 105 400. And I should do that I bet I do it within the next month. We'll see though, we'll see. You never know. Like I said, it's just gonna happen one day. I'm just gonna stick with it, and one day I'm gonna run out here, I'm gonna run a 103. That's just how it is. It's crazy. And you almost have to have faith. Like you almost wouldn't even believe it to be true. Like you work out, and then just one day sometimes it just starts clicking. Like it's a weird thing. One. I'm gonna do triple jumps, and I'm gonna do dots, and I'm gonna turn the camera off. And that'll be Orange Juice Aerobics, episode 12. I'm trying to go over how I focus on my sprint speed. Because whatever event you train for, if I just run 400s every day, then I'll run a good 400. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to focus on one event, because then you'll create artificial speed. But at the same time, I like to break it down into the four main things, and I like to I'm focusing on sprinting now. If I was focusing on distance, maybe I'd do 400 mile, 2 mile, and I wouldn't even sprint. As it is, it's hard to sprint sometimes at the end of my workouts. But that's how I've kind of broken it down. I've definitely gotten faster. I've definitely noticed an improvement just in this summer. And sprint exercises are great for you too. Weightlifting and sprints, I actually enjoy that shit now. Like, it's like a masochistic hobby, but there's nothing better for you. Five. I could see Dr. Oz and get the butt implants, but I think I'd rather just do this. Let's go. Triple jumps are tough too. 6. But I've definitely noticed my quads getting stronger from doing the jumps too. And that's your 1-step speed. Like, if you can jump out of the blocks, there you go. Like, Ye and Kim are fighting again, I can tell. I don't fucking care. We out here sprinting. That's how I approach everything in my life. We out here sprinting. That's how I approach rap music. That's how I approach blogging. That's how I approach AI. We out here running laps. And in hindsight, I should have played running back. Real shit though. Because, I mean, okay, I didn't used to work out like this when I was a kid. But like, I enjoy doing sprint workouts. I enjoy lifting weights. And it's getting to the point where I'm almost doing like a running back workout. I kind of like it. So we'll see. And I'm 5'11", 190. I could bulk up to 200. So, in a twist of fate, I'm almost doing like running back workouts now. Or high school level running back workouts, I should say. But yeah, if I could do it all over again, I would have done this in high school too. I would have definitely treated it differently. I was one of those kids though, that I thought everything was genetic when I was growing up. And you know, like, you can't, shit changes, that's life. You know, I thought wrong. I'm living proof that I was wrong. Because I think I've gained about 70 pounds of muscle in 10, 15 years. So I'm living proof that I was wrong. Eight. Yeah, I want to say I gained 70 pounds of muscle since high school. Some stupid number like that. It's pretty ridiculous. Woo! And now with the sprints, my speed's getting better, so it's crazy. I wish I had kind of trained like this when I was younger, but that's common, that's cliche. You know, a lot of people, you know, it's better late than never too. At least I'm doing it now. But yeah, that is a regret of mine, that I work out real hard now, and earlier in my life I didn't. Alright, that's 10 triple jumps. Turn the camera off. I'm going to do the dots, and then I'm going to do a 400 workout though. And that's Orange Juice Aerobics, episode 12.